Once upon a time, in a small village surrounded by golden fields, there lived a poor boy named Ayaan. His house was made of mud, the roof leaked when it rained, and his clothes were old and torn. But Ayaan had something special. He had dreams bigger than the sky. Every morning before sunrise, he walked many miles to the town market, carrying baskets of vegetables that his mother grew. He sold them to buy bread and medicine for his sick father. Life was hard, but Ayaan never complained. While others saw only poverty, he saw hope. He often said to himself, "One day, I'll change my life." At school, Ayaan sat quietly at the back of the class. Other students laughed at his torn shoes and rough hands, but he didn't mind. He loved learning. His teachers often said, "This boy may be poor, but his mind shines like gold." One evening, while walking home, Ayaan found an old broken radio lying near the river. He picked it up, cleaned it, and spent many nights trying to fix it. Finally, after much effort, the radio started working. The first thing he heard was a program about inventions in science. That moment changed his life. He wanted to learn how things worked and build machines that could help people. From that day, Ayaan began collecting junk, old wires, batteries, broken fans. People laughed at him and called him crazy, but he didn't stop. He made small things like a tiny fan for his father and a light that worked even during power cuts. His inventions were simple, but they gave him hope. When Ayaan turned 18, he decided to go to the city to find a better future. His mother cried and said, "We have nothing to give you." Ayaan smiled and replied, "You already gave me everything, your prayers and hope." He walked for miles, slept on bus stands, and finally reached the big city full of lights and noise. But the city wasn't easy for a poor boy. He searched for jobs but found none. Finally, he started washing dishes at a small restaurant. He worked all day, and at night, he read old newspapers and studied science. One night, his boss saw him reading instead of sleeping. Instead of scolding him, the man smiled and said, "Keep studying, boy. One day, this fire in your eyes will change your life." He worked hard, saved money, and later joined a free community college. There, he learned engineering and technology. During his studies, he noticed that many poor people in the city had no clean drinking water. He wanted to change that. So he began working on an idea, a simple, low-cost water filter made from basic materials. It took months of hard work and many failures. But one day, he succeeded. His filter could turn dirty water into clean, safe water. His teachers were amazed. Soon the story spread across the city. A poor boy invents a water purifier for the poor. Companies offered to buy his idea for money, but Ayaan refused. He said, "I didn't make this for profit. I made it for the people." With help from kind investors, he started a small company and hired poor young men and women like himself. He gave them jobs, respect, and a chance to dream again. Years passed, and Ayaan became known across the country. His water purifiers reached hundreds of villages. He built schools and hospitals in poor areas. The government gave him awards, calling him the King of Innovation. But when people asked, "Ayaan, what is your greatest achievement?" he smiled and said, "Seeing children drink clean water and smile, that is my biggest success." One evening, Ayaan stood on a hill near his old village, watching the sunset. The same golden fields that once looked endless and hopeless now shone with light. He whispered to himself, I was just a poor boy once, but dreams have no price.